Good Sunday morning to everybody. I'm Margaret with Alabama Prepper. Thank you so much for watching my channel. We're outside today. The sun is shining. We have a little bit of a breeze blowing. We have had a lot of rain. I think in total we probably got somewhere between 5.5 and 6 inches of rain. So needless to say, our little bake shop uh, has had a struggle this year, but I'm not giving up. But our weather, it goes from one extreme to the other. It's either too hot, too cloudy, too windy, or too rainy. But anyhow, it's supposed to be a beautiful week this week, but our water is up. All of our rivers and all of our lakes are up, real bad. So you can't fish right now, but that's okay. It's going to get better. Thank you for watching my channel. This is Sunday. It's Sunday morning to you. I did not go to church. I haven't been to church since I broke my foot because it's such a hassle toting this boot around, and I have to have a cane too. So when you try to get in a vehicle or get out, it feels like it weighs 20 pounds. But anyhow, it's going to get better too. I have been doing a lot of listening this week. I love to watch. It's called The Federalist. They put out a lot of good information. And it seems that, what they put out is pretty accurate. You see a lot of things that are put out that is just hocus pocus, really. But anyhow, this one pretty well keeps up with everything, so I really like it. With a lot of the other YouTubers, I know some of you watch us, as to what we're doing. Her Homestead Skills puts out a lot of good information. Piera, but I can't think of the name of her channel. She puts out a lot of good information. And I'm sorry, I got a gnat flying around me. But what they're trying to do is to help warn people of what's fixing to come. And I know that you get so tired, some of you get so tired of hearing this, but my dog, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I hope it don't make you dizzy, but I got a 150-pound dog that tries to go through a foot and right between my post and my camera, so sorry about that. He could have went through the back, had plenty of room behind the swing, but he didn't do it. But anyhow, I truly believe if President Trump don't get on the polls, if he doesn't get on the polls, then we're in trouble. We're already in trouble. The increase, I read an article the other day where they were talking about what in 3 years that the other president has been in. He has been in there, and inflation has went up as much as 28% on some items. And one of them mostly is groceries. One of them is gas. I have never in my life seen where people are renting places now for the price that they're renting them. Nowhere around our area can you rent just a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath house for less than $1,100. I don't know where the renters are coming from. People need houses. If you don't have a home, a lot of people have to rent. But $1,200 or $1,200, that is half of your paycheck normally. People can't afford that, and that doesn't include their electricity and water and all that. You're talking about to rent somewhere and then have your lights and your water and all that. You're talking $1,500 a month, and there is nobody that I know of, unless you make really good money, that you could pay that kind of money for rent. It's ridiculous. They won't. They also want, if you got to pay $1,200 a month, they want $1,200 deposit. So anywhere that they go to try to rent a place, they got to come up with about $2,500 to even move in. You know, I don't understand why people that has houses, unless their insurances, unless the renter's insurance is so high, I don't know, but, you know, to rent a house is ridiculous around here. For rent, a lot of people are having problems with their electric bills. Thank goodness for the past 6 months, our electric bills have really been down. We're trying to be conservative. We turn the lights off if we're not using them. My husband has a shop out there, and it's a pretty big shop, but he has 2 rows of lights. And 1 row of his lights goes over his milling machine and all of his computers and everything. So whenever he's out there working, he'll turn on the backlight for the computer and the milling. When he's through, he turns it off, and then he goes to the front of his shop where he does a lot of his repair. So he has cut his electricity bill down almost in half, you know, by doing that. I am the world's worst about walking out of the room and leaving a light on. And if I go, well, I haven't went nowhere lately, but if I go, like I go out to the bait shed or something like that, when I come back in, if my husband's went out to the shop, he's turned every light in the room off. You know, I mean, he don't leave anything on. But it is paying. Our light bills is down about half than what they normally are. Our groceries, I had put up a lot of stuff 2 years ago. I canned a lot of stuff. We depend on that a lot. Last year, I was not able. I was sick almost all year. I did not put up a lot of stuff. This year, we eat off of it last year, and we probably have enough to eat off again this year. I'm not, and if you a lot of you know me and have been listening to me, I had shoulder surgery back in November. My arm is probably like 80%. But I am doing better. It is a lot better. To start with, I thought, you know, I'm never going to be normal again, but it is better. Then, you know, I fell and bruised my tailbone, and I couldn't hardly get up and down for about 3 weeks of that. And now I have a broke foot, so I can't stand very long, and I can't walk very much. So I'm still not at 100% of being able to get around. My goal for this year is not to can as much as I can, but my goal this year is going to be to buy as much canned food as I can buy. I'm going to try to, if I have it, once a month, you know, I usually buy a big supply of groceries the first of the month, and then we're just, you know, the husband has to go run errands a lot, and So, I'll tell him, well, pick up this or pick up that, and that's what we do. We don't go buy groceries but one time a month. So I'm going to try to add, and I know a lot of you can't, and I understand that, but I'm going to try to add like a $50 allowance to our groceries where I can go and buy canned food. It's not what I would like to do, but I feel right now you just better do it. Whether you like it or whether you don't do it, you better do it. I hope, my goal is this year, we love potatoes canned. You just can't buy them in the grocery store. So I'm going to try to put me up some fresh potatoes. We love okra canned. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to cream my corn, because a lot of you are fine with, the corn bought out of the store. But when you've lived on fresh corn I'm 71. We started putting up corn when I was a teenager. We used to gather and we would shuck it, and I hated it, and I said I'll never put up corn again. But I do. It's good. My family loves it, and that will be smoky to put up some corn. But I'm going to try to go and put up, and buy me canned stuff to go up, to put in my pantry, because, we don't know. There was another barge hit, excuse me, another barge hit a bridge in Texas this past week, and it shut the bridge down because it's got damage. They don't know how much repair it's gonna take. So that's the second, and this is one of the main ways that these barges and these ships go back and forth to deliver the things that people, the food and whatever they're carrying, to deliver it from one port to the next, where, there won't be a shortage for us. But this is the second one that we've heard of. Now, there may have been more that we've never heard of, but this is the second one. To me, what is going on, and I don't believe these were accidents. You may agree with me or you may not agree with me, but I don't believe these were accidents. But it's just a way of making the American people, it's harder for them to survive. And I believe if we don't get to vote on another president, then I believe that we're in trouble. We're already in trouble. But I hear where the government is trying to stop some people, and I don't know exactly where it was at, but I read an article where, the government was trying to keep people from growing their own gardens, from growing their own food. They're trying to get them to quit raising cattle, because now they say that it is not good for you. They're doing all this stuff to try to keep you from raising your own food and everything. So when will it be? I'm sorry, y'all. This dog is driving me nuts. What are we gonna do if we cannot grow our own food, or we're going to, where are we going to be when that time comes? we depend on the local markets to, to go buy from them, and that's what my plans are this year, is to go and buy from the local markets to help them out. But be thinking about this, because I, like everybody else, I got a net. I, like everybody else, am scared, and I know I put all my trust in the Lord. The Lord will take care of us. But the Lord also gave us sense to He also gave us sense to take care of ourselves and what to do. But anyhow, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. This is not the best video. I've got gnats, I've got the dog, but I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. And thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, and you do have a blessed day.